All right, so this one's about why to get into business. Okay. The first point is purpose. We all need to have clear purpose in our lives. And I read a book a couple of years ago by Marcus Aurelius called Meditations. And he made a point about what our life purpose is all about. And it really blew my mind. The point he makes is that us as humans, our purpose in life is to work. He even uses examples of the birds and the bees wake up in the morning and they go about organizing the world. And the whole point is that they're working every day. And so he even talks about this idea of rising early for your purpose, getting up, not being lazy, getting up to work and having a clear purpose in your life. Why you should get into business is that it gives you clear purpose of what you're looking to achieve, having really clear goals for your business of what you want to conquer each year, the levels you want to get to. The second point is about capacity. A really important thing in life for us to work out what our capacity is, what our ceiling is. The way you work out your ceiling is to push your boundaries, to work out your ability to work hard, your stamina, your determination, your ability to take losses and get better every day and not get beat down, but get back up and keep improving. The example I like to give about capacity is the example of Shaquille O'Neal. Many people thought that Shaq would be the greatest of all time. Even Kobe actually said in an interview that if Shaq trained like Kobe, he would have been the greatest of all time. But Shaq hated two things. Number one, that he hated training and he wasn't very good at it. And two, he wasn't very good at free throws, hence the creation of Hacker Shaq. Many would say that Shaquille O'Neal was an underachiever because his ceiling was so high, but he really never pushed himself to work out where his ceiling was and whether he, as an overachiever, could have accomplished more. And then the literal example in the NBA of the complete opposite is an example of Muggsy Bogues, who was the shortest player to ever play in the NBA, had absolutely no place being there. But at 5'7", he was able to dunk and he had a stellar career in the NBA. He was an overachiever where his ceiling was he was actually able to achieve even more by making it to the NBA and actually having a career there. So what's your capacity? And are you willing to put in the work to work out where your ceiling is? Point 3 is about leveling up. The point I want to cover here is that every year we should set 1 or 2 goals for the year of things we want to improve in ourselves. And one of the greatest ways to do that is to be in business, because each year you're looking at ways your business is going to get better, people you can add to your team, the service level that you're going to provide to your clients. And you're setting clear goals for your business, but also professionally you need to know how to level up to be able to meet the demands of the goals and the dreams you're setting. We're all at a level right now and we might be at the top of our level. So you might be looking at your family, friends, colleagues and saying, I'm part of the 1% club. I'm one of the top achievers at my level. But there's levels to this game. The only way you really find out, can I compete at this next level, is to set clear goals, to level up and work on things that might be your weaknesses or areas that you don't have great competency in. Really, you're starting at the bottom again. And when you're at the bottom, that's when you're most hungry and you want to get to the top again. And that's the greatest thing about running a business, is that you know to compete with your competitors, you need to level up and out-improve and outlast them every single year. Reality is that if you're going to get comfortable and complacent and stay in your level, you're only going to get to one level. You're never going to really explore the sort of levels that are out there that you can achieve for your dreams, for your business, and for your vision of life. Point 4, accountability. So one of the greatest tools in life is to have accountability, whether it's others holding you accountable or you just holding yourself accountable. One of the best ways to be accountable is to run a business, because you are responsible for everything, your team, the business, your role every single day, all the tasks that your business needs. You have to oversee every facet of it. And that accountability keeps you improving every day, working hard, finding your purpose, capacity, then leveling up. That accountability is the way that you achieve things in life. You can have accountability through peers, through coaches, through mentors. By running a business, you are working hard every single day to make sure it succeeds. You make money, you're profitable, you're growing your team, you're paying your employees are getting better every single day. You as a leader are driving that success of the business. And the way you're doing that is through accountability. It's one of the best tools to succeed in life and at anything, is to be accountable to the goals and the tasks that you're setting. Running a business will keep you accountable. Point 5 is about values. Running business allows you to set your own values, your vision, your dream around your values. So whether things like family, spirituality, faith, politics, whatever it is that is important to you, you can build a business around your values that reflects your core values as an individual, reflects your family's values, and also is then played out in your business. And a story I can tell you of one of my best friends growing up was that he came from this family that were all dentists, and they were expecting that one day he would finish school, he'd go to dental school, and he'd become the heir to the throne of their dental empire. And the reality is that he didn't want to be a dentist, and he actually wanted to run business. He didn't want to work for anyone. He had visions and dreams for himself, and he wanted to build something around his values. And he went and pursued a career in photography, which was something that he was passionate about, interested in, and he worked hard every single day, 7 days a week. He spent a whole year shooting weddings and engagements and birthday parties for free just to get experience on how to be a good photographer. Then he launched his business and he went about growing it every single week, month and year. And over the last 10 years, he's become one of the leading photographers in the country, running the biggest wedding photography business in Australia. And he did this because he built a business around his values. He didn't settle for working for a company or an organization that he didn't align with their values. But thirdly, he didn't let someone else choose his values or dreams or vision. He set them for himself, and he went about building a business built on things that were most important to him: to be around for his family, to be around his kids, to be around his wife, and be able to be a present father while running a successful business. So what are your values, and what are you doing to start a business that is built around your values rather than settling for working for a company where you have to buy into their values that don't align with your own personal values, dreams, and vision?